Joe Root is an all-format English batsman that has been part of the Fab Four over the past decade. Armed with the batting fundamentals that has allowed him to amass mountains of runs, be it red ball or white ball cricket, he has the ability to play the ball gracefully off the front and back foot, as well as showcase a repertoire of shots that has allowed him to adapt his game no matter the format. With him recently re-establishing himself as the #1 Test batsman in the world, here we'll be analysing his batting style and technique. A feature of Joe Root's batting is how often we see him move from 0 to 20 within a blink of an eye, without playing too many aggressive strokes. The reason for this is because of his ability to rotate the strike and to pick singles up off good length deliveries. In this first example, Root presses onto the front foot as he picks the length delivery outside off stump. Root transfers his weight back as he plays the ball late under his eyes and opens the face of the bat using soft hands to dab the ball for a quick single. Root, using his positive mindset to constantly turn over the strike and keep the scoreboard ticking over, shows us his skill of playing late and using soft hands to run the singles at will. In comparison with the Fab Four, an aspect of batting that Joe Root appears to have a better range and freedom to play is innovation. Joe Root has the ability to hit all areas of the ground. A shot that he has used more frequently in test matches is the reverse scoop of the fast bowlers. As the bowler lands on their front foot, Root begins to turn the bat face and begins to turn his body squarer towards the bowler. Root splits his legs with a little jump, with the back foot outside off stump and the front foot moving outside leg. As we can see, he's facing square on in a unique stance with the bat face towards the offside. Root, using the bend of the knees to get low on the ball while maintaining a still head position, brings the bat lower in position to flick towards the third man region. He bends and collapses his left leg to shift his weight to the left side to allow him to get from low to high to reverse scoop the ball. The shot is audacious, but with the skill and talent Root has, he makes it look easy. When facing the fast bowlers, Root typically sets up with a conventional stance around leg stump. He sets up around leg to avoid getting his pads too far across his stumps and getting trapped LBW. As the bowler is in their delivery stride, he has a back and across movement from the back foot, resulting in him now standing in an open stance. The open stance still assists in preventing him from planting the front foot too far across or closing himself off. Just before the ball is released, he moves his front foot slightly onto leg stump and he has a good bend at the knees and excellent balance before the ball is bowled. His head is on the line of off stump and as the ball is released he has a front foot press. From here he'll move forward or back depending on the length. Here he transfers the weight forward and drives down the ground with ease. Root's ability to play straight down the ground is a sign of a high-class batsman. When playing straight against the fast bowlers, he has a back and across movement and a front foot press. As he spots the length and moves forward, he keeps an excellent bend of the knees that allows him to transfer the weight forward into the drive. As he drives down the ground, we can see that he opens up the back hip to allow his hands to come down straight. Root keeps the hands close and compact to the body and places the shot under his eyes and head position. We see the classical high elbow which highlights the control he has of the shot with the top hand. In this second example, he has a front foot press that is across his stumps. The ball nips back in and potentially could trap him LBW. As mentioned earlier, Root plays the ball late. Here, he plays the ball late and most importantly plays straight, bringing the bat down under his eyes and head position. He keeps a high elbow to keep control of the top hand and to continue playing straight. For most batsmen, it would have been easy to allow the bottom hand to take over and play cross the line. As the ball is angled in, we see less opening of the back hip and we can see him stay more side on to play the on drive. Root is a classy driver of the ball through the offside. As the ball is released, he has an initial small press. As he picks the line in length, he gets a big stride out to the ball. At the point of contact, we can see he has excellent bend of the knees, allowing him to maintain balance and weight into the shot. He makes contact with a slightly closed face bat as he's playing the ball on the up and is looking to hit the ball into the ground. From here, the top hand takes over. The head position, body and bat are pointing in the direction he wants to hit the ball. In this second example, he again gets a big stride out to the ball. As the ball is fuller and angles in, he plays with the bat and pad close together and drives under his eyes, executing a glorious off drive. Once again, we see the excellent balance due to the bend in the knees. In this third example, he plays the ball on the up late. What is unique about this drive is he uses his hands to manipulate the ball and open the bat face. We see how he uses a loose bottom hand grip to allow the bat face to open and the top hand to guide the ball. The knees are bent and there's great balance and weight transference into the shot. We can see from the side-on view how he plays the drive late and under his eyes. We can also see how he opens the face at contact to manipulate the ball. When facing the fast bowlers, Root picks the bat up towards the wicketkeeper. As the ball is released, the bat comes down as he crouches. From here, as he shapes into the shot, the bat points to first slip. From this position, if the ball is short, then the batsman will be outside his head position. If the ball is full, it will come down in line with his head. On this occasion, the ball is full and the bat comes through in line with his head. When playing the short ball from the front foot press, Root simply transfers his weight onto the back foot. When he has a front foot press, we can see he has a strong bend of the knees. As he picks the length, he uses the bend of the knees to stand tall. The knees allow him to pivot and rotate from the hips to allow his arms to come through to pull the ball. We can see how he swivels on the pole, transferring from the front to back foot. Root has high hands as he spots the short ball, and as mentioned in his bat pickup, he picks the bat up outside his head position when the ball is short. This allows him a greater swing and to also play the ball from high to low. Joe Root is arguably one of England's greatest players of spin. This is due to the fact that he has a wide range of shots and can score to all areas around the ground. When playing the conventional sweep, he initially sets up with an open stance. As the ball is released, he'll have a small press onto the front foot. As he picks the length, he plants his front foot outside the line of off stump to avoid getting out LBW on the sweep. He has a strong bend of the knees which allows him to get low on the ball. Root has a high back lift which allows him to sweep from high to low and to sweep down on the ball, avoiding any chance of a top edge. In the previous sweep shot, Root played a conventional sweep to target the area behind square on the leg side. In this next shot, it highlights the difficulties for spinners bowling to Root. Root has an initial front foot press, but this time instead of planting his front foot across his stumps, he plants his front foot down the pitch and gets low into the sweep position. On this occasion, he slog sweeps the ball for 6. By planting his front foot down the pitch, it indicates he's trying to create room to slog sweep. The issue for the bowler in both instances is that Root plays 2 different shots to similar deliveries. In this next example, taking into account Root's proactiveness to rotate the strike and to score runs quickly, here from his open stance he changes his bat swing from right to left. He gets slow down to sweep, only on this occasion he reverse sweeps the ball away. Root makes it look very simple due to the fact he moves all in one motion. Because Root can sweep spinners off the full length, it opens up opportunities to target the short ball. On the front foot press, Root shifts the weight onto the back leg, keeping the stance open to allow him to play late and work the ball with the hands to the offside. From a strike rotation point of view, this keeps the scoreboard ticking over. However, Root being the high-class batsman he is, can shift away from the front foot press, open up into the power hit position and pull the ball for 4 or 6, using the power and momentum generated from the bend of the knees of the back leg.